Duggar News. Jinger talks about mom Michelle's recent emotional breakdown over an important moment of her life. Out of all the Duggar News siblings, some have not. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. For Duggar family latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Jinger Duggar has been sharing her crazy birth stories with Duggar News fans. She just opened up about her mom, Michelle's emotional meltdown during her grandbaby's birth. The TLC star was also afraid the hospital might kick her out because of her behavior. Jinger uses her podcast to stay connected with her followers. She often talks about relationships, family, and kids to give all the insights about her life. The Counting On star just became a mom of her third baby. Hence, fans have a lot of questions and curiosity about Jinger's birth experience. They wanted to know all the interesting details and emotional moments during her son's birth. So, Jinger came up with a story about her mom's emotional moment. Why was Michelle emotional? Why wasn't the hospital ready to let her with Jinger? What really happened? Duggar News. Jinger opens up about her induced birth process. Jinger Voulo was both emotional and happy during her son Finn's birth. She became pregnant after a long gap. Hence, the TLC star took all the precautions to ensure the smooth arrival of her baby boy. Jinger shared everything about her son's birth with Duggar News fans on a recent episode with her husband Jeremy. She explained how she had to go for an induced birth. Viewers were a little worried for the Counting On star's baby. They wondered whether Jinger and her baby's health were at risk. Usually, people consider the method to avoid prolonged pregnancy or assess the health risks of babies. She revealed that the doctor suggested the procedure after 40 weeks of pregnancy. The reality TV star was glad for her baby's smooth and healthy birth. Fans were glad the mother-son duo was safe and healthy during the process. Duggar News. Jinger shares Michelle's emotional moment at hospital. Jinger Voulo is very close to her mom, Michelle Duggar. She dedicated a whole episode of her podcast to her son, Finn's birth story. However, the TLC star also opened up about an incident during the birth of her middle child, Evangeline. Jinger's second daughter was born on November 22, 2020. Hence, there were strict COVID-19 rules at the hospital. Still, the Counting On star's mom, Michelle, was all set to accompany her daughter into the labor room. She was excited about her grandbaby's arrival and wanted to be there for her daughter. Unfortunately, the hospital didn't let Michelle in, and she had a meltdown. Jinger recalled the moment her mother went into full mama bear mode. She explained how Duggar News fans always find her sweet and kind. But the reality TV celeb's mom couldn't see her daughter walk down the labor room alone. Jinger mimicked, "Let me go back there. Let me go back there," to explain how her mom panicked. So she was afraid the staff would haul her mom out because of her behavior. Still, Michelle requested, "Please, my little girl is having a baby. Don't make her walk by herself." Jinger agreed that it was a rough moment for everyone when she couldn't have anyone with her in the labor room. In the comments, fans praised Michelle for being such a sweet mom. They loved to hear their cute and emotional story. Keep returning to the TV season and spoilers for more updates on Michelle and Jinger's adorable bond. Jinger Duggar remembers crying when a close friend started wearing pants. "I was brokenhearted." Before Jinger Duggar began wearing pants herself, she had a hard time seeing her friends make the switch. The Counting On alum, 31, and her husband, Jeremy Voulo, were joined by her sister Joyanna Duggar on the Wednesday, April 16 episode of the Jinger and Jeremy podcast to discuss the Duggar family's headline-making modesty practices. Jinger and her siblings were raised in an ultra-conservative Christian household and followed strict rules, one of which included women and girls wearing skirts and dressing modestly. Voulo, 37, pointed out that while the family's beliefs seemed like another world to those on the outside, many people in the Duggars community followed similar guidelines. "For you to do anything other than that was like a bombshell," he said. Jinger agreed that it was so normal for her and her sisters and even their mom, Michelle Duggar, to dress modestly. You kind of start to not think twice about it until you are surrounded with other people who are conducting their lives differently. And then that's something where you start to think more about Oak. Why do I do what I do? She added. Every time a Duggar child broke their family rules. Jinger wearing pants and beyond. Joyanna, 27, noted that there were also people in their lives that branched out from the modest uniform earlier on. To me, it was a big deal when somebody that always wore skirts started wearing pants, she said. Then I was like, oh well, they know better. That was my attitude behind it at the time. Her sister felt similarly. I remember when a couple close friends started wearing pants and I was like so brokenhearted over it, Jinger recalled. I remember crying over one friend just thinking, why are they doing that? Without even asking or hearing them out as to why. While Jinger has been wearing pants for some time, Joyanna revealed that she only took the leap 2 years ago. Her husband, Austin Forsyth, and their children played a role in the decision. We wanted to know 100%. Is this something we're okay with for our family? She explained. Joyanna went on to assure fans that she has no problem with the way she and her siblings were raised. Nothing held me back, she said. If I wanted to ride a bike, if I wanted to do anything, I could. I don't have any regrets, like, oh man, that was horrible. I know everybody's different, but for me, wearing pants wasn't that big of a pressure, I guess. She added that Forsyth, whom she wed in 2017, wants her to wear whatever she's comfortable with. 19 kids and counting. Alum Jinger Duggar recalls first time she told her parents she wears pants. Jinger, meanwhile, has been outspoken about her own fashion choices since releasing her 2021 memoir, The Hope We Hold. Modesty was a huge topic in our house, and we believed that wearing skirts instead of pants was a central part of being modest. But I wanted to discover for myself what the Bible had to say, she wrote at the time, revealing that she came to believe modesty wasn't only about what you wear, but was also about the position of your heart. In her book, Jinger noted that she didn't want to hurt her family with her new approach. Last year, she recalled the first time she told her parents about wearing pants. I think the big thing is just because we are in the public eye, I knew that there was gonna be so much that would blow up, she said on the Unplanned podcast. If it's a paparazzi photo while we are out that's taken, let's just be ready for it. I'm just gonna tell them, and then that way they know, and they know it came from a heart of, hey, this is what I feel convicted of or don't anymore. And they can just know from my heart, and then we'll move on. Jason Duggar admits that some of his siblings regret having kids so soon after getting married. With Michelle and Jim Bob Duggar's oversized brood of 19 children, it was practically inevitable that some of those kids would want to follow in their footsteps and have big families of their own, and many of them have gotten started immediately after getting married. But now, we know Jason Duggar definitely won't be one of them. And it sounds like his wife, Maddie, is on the same page. Jason and Maddie opened up about their plans for starting a family. After Jason and Maddie tied the knot in October 2024, some fans believed that a pregnancy announcement could come anytime afterward. But as the newlyweds explained in a new video on their recently launched YouTube channel, that was never going to be the case. According to Maddie, they won't be having kids for a while. I love kids, but I don't want any right now, and I want to savor this and just get to know each other, she said in the video. The couple has their own idea of what married life should look like. For Jason, that doesn't include having 19 kids, though he said he doesn't fault his parents for taking that path. I think that their calling really was having all 19 kids. I really do believe that, he said in the video. They're such incredible parents. But for us, we also want to enjoy every stage that the Lord has us in. We want to be able to travel around the world, do a bunch of things, and it's tough to do that when you have kids. Jason's siblings' experiences have informed his decision. Even some of the couples in my family have said, "Hey, we wish that we would have waited a little bit. That way we could travel and do different things. And so that's something we both really want to do," he said. Considering that so many of his siblings did jump right into parenthood after marriage, it's hard to narrow down which person he might be talking to. But regardless, it's good to hear that his older siblings are having these conversations with the younger ones as they figure life out. They also don't plan on having 19 kids of their own. Maddie said they will absolutely not have a family as big as Jason's, and instead, she said their max would be 6 children, and that's pushing it. Still, her feelings on the topic don't have anything to do with the way she feels about mother-in-law Michelle. "I think your mom is an absolute angel for being able to do that because I couldn't," she shared. Duggar News: Jason and Maddie's shocking baby plan, hiding something. Jason and Maddie Duggar have been making headlines for a while now. Duggar News followers were in shock after finding out that they had uploaded such cozy pictures with one another. After all, Jason's family's IBLP beliefs have long frowned upon such open displays of affection. Soon, they decided to seal the deal by announcing their engagement. Everyone had assumed that the couple would tie the knot by 2025, as per the hashtag in Maddie's post. However, Jason and Maddie surprised everyone yet again by showcasing their sudden autumn wedding in October 2024. While everyone was happy for the couple, they also wondered what the reason was behind their plan to postpone their wedding. Everyone has assumed that it must be because of the couple experiencing an early pregnancy. Well, Jason and Maddie actually addressed this in a recent video. Duggar News: Jason and Maddie admit they don't follow IBLP rules. In a new YouTube vlog, the couple Jason and Maddie Duggar decided to answer some piping hot questions surrounding them for a while now. One of them was about their stand on IBLP teachings. Jason said that he gave up on them and his wife and former girlfriend, Maddie Grace, had no idea about it. But to understand, she did watch a clips from his family's show 19 Kids and Counting and wasn't a big fan. Jason said that while he respected his parents, Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, he wasn't in touch with the lifestyle and teachings from his childhood. Hence, he made his own rules when it came to dating Maddie and has been navigating life in the same way. In a broader sense, the duo agreed that they now followed mainstream Christian beliefs. Duggar News: Jason and Maddie reveal baby plans only 6 months after their wedding. As mentioned above, Jason, in a way, confirmed that he didn't follow the courtship rules when he met Maddie and dated her instead. This confirmed many suspicions fans had about their physical proximity before tying the knot. Then, as the couple shared pictures from their proposal, Maddie had hinted that they would most likely be saying "I do" to one another by 2025. Duggar News: Anna Duggar and kids seen in rare family photo amid Josh Duggar's prison sentence. Anna Duggar has made headlines again, but this time, it's not for a court appearance or controversy. A new family photo featuring Anna and her 7 children has surfaced online, giving Duggar fans a rare look into her life since husband Josh Duggar was imprisoned. With Josh serving a 12-year sentence for receiving and possessing child sexual abuse material, Anna has remained almost entirely out of the public eye. But this new photo tells a quiet yet powerful story. A rare family photo surfaces. On April 19, Anna Duggar, née Keller, 36, made a quiet return to the spotlight as she appeared in a rare family photo alongside her 7 children: Mackenzie, Michael, Marcus, Meredith, Mason, Mariella, and Madison. The group portrait was shared on Facebook by David and Jill Noyes in honor of their daughter Nuri Keller's 26th birthday. Nuri, married to Anna's younger brother Nathan Keller, brought the extended family together for the special occasion. Set against a tranquil beach backdrop, the photo featured Anna and her kids dressed in matching tan and white outfits, creating a visually cohesive and serene image. The coordinated look and peaceful setting stood in stark contrast to the public scrutiny and personal challenges Anna has faced in recent years. A family in the shadows since 2021. After Josh Duggar's conviction in late 2021, the family retreated from the limelight. Anna, who had been featured frequently on the TLC reality series 19 Kids and Counting On, went silent on social media. Her Instagram, once filled with Duggar milestones, became dormant. Sources close to the Duggar family revealed that Anna chose to focus entirely on her children, shielding them from the media storm surrounding their father. The newly surfaced photo shows the mother of 7 with her arms around the kids, who appear to be thriving under her quiet leadership. How is Anna Duggar coping without Josh? Living without Josh has forced Anna into a completely different lifestyle. While once supported by TLC income and the Duggar clan, she's now believed to be staying in a more secluded environment. Multiple reports suggest she has limited contact with Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar. However, she still has ties to certain family members. Notably, cousin Amy Duggar King has been vocal about wanting Anna to break free from the Duggar system. Amy has stated publicly that Anna deserves happiness and independence. Still, Anna has remained silent. No interviews, no statements, and no social media activity. Her quietness is both admirable and concerning. Admirable for shielding her children, but concerning due to the isolation it suggests. Duggar family support, a divided house. The Duggar family itself appears to be somewhat split on how to treat Anna. While some siblings reportedly continue to check in on her, others have distanced themselves. Jill Duggar-Dillard, who has spoken out against her parents' methods and the family's reality TV fame, has not publicly commented on Anna in recent months. Josh's legal troubles created a massive divide within the family, with some believing in second chances and others cutting ties completely. Anna stands at the center of this delicate balance. The recent photo did not include any other Duggar adults, suggesting she may be parenting solo for the time being. Public reactions, support, shock, and everything in between. The public has had mixed reactions. Longtime Duggar followers express sympathy and applaud Anna's devotion to her children. Critics, however, question her continued loyalty to Josh and the influence of Duggar beliefs in her parenting. Still, most agree Anna looked resilient. Despite the emotional weight of the past few years, she carried herself with quiet strength in the photo. Her children, though growing fast, appeared happy and secure. This moment may not be a full comeback for Anna Duggar, but it certainly reminded the public that she's still here, still standing. The rare photo gave fans hope that the children are being raised in a nurturing, if complicated, environment. This Duggar news moment shows that even amid chaos and controversy, a mother's love remains steady.